Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm prepping for our live stream, right? Where I'm about to drag the holy out of Azalea Banks. But as I was prepping, we were speaking about this last week, but it initially was going to be on Queen Vaughn, aka Asian Brat, aka Asian Doll. I don't know exactly what she goes by now, but I think it's Queen Vaughn, and I am so elated. Okay, I am so happy of the value that this girl sees in herself, and I wish more rappers, influencers, just girls in the business felt this way, because we all know that these little kids, half of them are stupid, and they need celebrities to tell them what to do. They need other people to tell them what to do. So I want to talk about it just real fast, just real quick, because this brought a smile to my face after Azalea had me looking like this. So let's do it, y'all. So let me say, after so many, like, this has been rough. This whole year, this generation has been rough on Black women. Okay, the value in marriage, thinking being a baby mother is the move. Having any old body just do whatever to them, being disrespected and asking for it, with all of the silhouette challenges, with all of the buses, with all of that everything. I am so happy when I see someone who has some sort of influence saying, you know what, I see myself as a wife. I don't see myself as a baby mother. I don't see myself as the mother of someone's child when I don't have a whole ring and a whole attachment to this man. We all know that King Von, her boyfriend, was murdered last year, right? And I don't know what she has been going through just emotionally. It must be, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't even imagine, but just really thinking about this, I guess looking at how his children are ending up, without a father, without any real support, without any, we were married. I don't even know if you get Social Security. I don't know how that work. Okay. Because I always knew since I was a little girl that I would not have babies outside of wedlock. That is just how I was raised. That is just how I thought. Okay. And even though, a bitch divorced now, because I waited until I was in that situation, my life is still better than tons of other women that I know that did not comprehend the value of marriage, the value of building a family, seeing yourself as a wife. I don't see myself project myself as someone who has little respect for herself, who does not want to be a wife of a great man. We all know on my list, child, I have that I am a great man's wife. I'm a great woman, of course, but I am a great man's wife, not a great man's girlfriend, not a great man's baby mama, not a great man's jump off, but a great man's wife, which means that he honor, respects, and invests in your family and yourself. Okay. And I am just so, listen, when I said excited, I mean excited every time I see this girl talk. And I'm sorry that her boyfriend died, and this is probably the reason why she's coming to you have a lot of time by yourself. You have a lot of time to think. You have a lot of time to ponder. You have a lot of time to really pay attention to the shit that is surrounding you and what's happening, and looking at other people and how other people are turning out. I've never really, honestly, how many of you have really seen the majority of successful children raised in single mother households? Yes, no, they're not, they're not all bums in the street, but the struggle is too much. The struggle of it all, the creating the struggle for yourself and your child, the creating an environment where your child has to go see their dad instead of their dad coming home and everybody just being there and being raised in that. and creating a whole different type of mentality. I recognize the fact that, and I've always kind of recognized the fact that my mentality is different because of how I was raised. Because yeah, my parents got divorced, but they both married other people. And no matter if it was wherever I was surrounded by people who were married, between aunts and uncles and cousins and whatever. And it was just a given. It was just a given. A few people in my family and a few people that I grew up around, even, you know, my parents' friends, majority of those people were married. But the few who didn't, it was always some sort of fucking struggle hustle. It was always some sort of trying to figure some shit out being a single. It's so hard being a single mother. I'm a divorced woman and it's hard. I couldn't even imagine being a whole single mother with, you know, this is just how I came into the shit. I can't comprehend it. But I know that it is, you know, I empathize enough to know that, like, that shit hard. And we should never intentionally create a position to put Black women and our children, because it's not just us, it's our children in this fucking struggle life, trying to figure out, you know, how we're going to do this, how we're going to go to work and raise our child properly at the same time. We can't honestly spend 8 hours sleep, 8 hours at work, 8 hours trying to figure things out. You know, that's why I believe so many people, so many other cultures comprehend that, and they work so hard for us not to. They elevate baby mama-ness. They elevate being side chicks. They elevate and selling yourself short. You know, they elevate just our culture being broken. And then we wonder why we can't get nowhere, why our kids perpetuate the fucking struggle. Nah. So I want to say shout out to this girl. I wanted to shout her out last week, but then Bianca Bunny jumped in with her baby mama drama, and it overshadowed what I wanted to say about Asian then. But since she said it again today, I wanted to scream that shit from the roofs because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of women and men. I'm tired of, you know, oh, you want, you know, have a baby for me being the first thing that somebody says instead of, you know, will you marry me? Like, who raised you? First come love, then come marriage, then come Jovi with a baby carriage. Who raised you, sir? Damn.